Hello everyone, welcome to JonnyBuildz. Happy New Year. It's been one heck of a new year for me already. Well, I guess it was a heck of an end to the old year, because it was, well, we'll be talking about that tonight. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Scott, Lego Man, I saw Lego Man first. Vab is here, Greg is here. Good to see all of you. Happy New Year. I hope your New Year started off great. You had a great Christmas. We need to talk about those things for all of you to see what you guys got, what you think of the new sets that are coming up, and my cat is just yelling at me left and right for some odd reason. Anyway, we're going to get started on continuing the second floor of the Natural History Museum, which is not a natural history museum. Part of it is, but some of it is non-natural, so it's a history museum, I guess. Yeah, we're going to get started on that. We're on bag 23 already. There are 33 bags. So, yep, I have the piranha plant built. He's fantastic. He is a great build. You're going to love it. So let me go here and... Oops, I got to reset from last time. Ready, 3, 2, 1, here we go. We are continuing on, like I said, with bag 23. So much to talk about. Wow, that's a very thin bag. That's very, very tiny. Lots of, we're probably just doing a lot of thin pieces here getting ready for the roof. Or this is the roof, or something like that. So, we will see. Anyway, tell me what your favorite Christmas gift to get was. Since last week, obviously, I was away, so we did not have the stream. And I missed everybody. It was a lot of fun, but I missed streaming. It was... Yeah, I'm glad to be able to. So we drove back from Florida. Started last night, got in at 3 a.m. this morning, slept, and then back up and doing stuff. So I mean it was a whirlwind of a day today, to get ready to go back to work tomorrow. How fun, So yeah, it was a busy day already to end everything. You took your place. You took my place. What do you mean you took my place? How did you take my place? Oh, you took my place for that day. Oh, awesome. Well, great. I'm glad someone did. That's awesome. How did it go? I did not get to see it. I've not touched YouTube. I've been too busy with everything else that we were doing that I'm going to talk about. But I hope it went well. That's great that you did it. Absolutely fantastic. So, Lego Man streamed. Everyone should go see that. See how he did. Good constructive criticism. Very important. It's his first stream. But it's important to let him know what you thought. And, yeah. I can't wait to go see it. Like I said, I just haven't had time to do any of that stuff yet. So... My week last week, well, no, I guess it was the end of the week through the weekend, this past weekend, was very involved. My wife and I went down to Disney. VW T2 camper van is coming Friday. Oh, that's awesome. So you're getting a lot of stuff. You got the piranha plant, and... You're getting the VW camper. That's awesome. That's really cool. Oh yeah, so we're getting ready to put on the roof. That's what they're doing here. That's really cool. I love the looks of a lot of these bigger sets that are like that. All right, we got 7 of these. So we're gonna do that. Finishing up our gutter here in the back. So, so we went to Disney with friends of ours that have been going to Disney quite regularly, I guess you could say. Where did I put that wrong? Oh, I did it over too far. Whoops. Yeah. Yep, then the ornithopter, yep. So we went to Disney, and first was Magic Kingdom, which I haven't been to Disney since I got married, which was 23 years ago. I don't recall, getting a chance to go, so it was like, it's kind of like first time again. Just, and there's been lots of changes since I was last there. So we got to see some stuff that's still there, that's been, the long standing stuff, which is always nice to see. But then we got to see some of the new things, some of the stuff that's that's come about since I was last there, and things like that. Oh, ooh, we're doing some fun. Logan will be happy about this. We're doing some fun with the snot bricks because we got these banners to put up and things. So we got these interesting things to do. So we got to go to Magic Kingdom on Friday, and that was a lot of fun. Got to do some things like and our friends, again, they've been doing this for a while, so they know how to do this. They know how to do Disney, so to speak. They get the pictures, like they sign up for the picture thing, so you can just be going through the park, not have to worry about taking your own pictures. Let them take the pictures. They do fun things with them. We've never done that stuff before, so it was really cool to just be like, hey, there's a picture dude. We'd like to get a picture in front of the castle. Okay, we'll take your picture. And they take like 20 pictures, and they can do different things, and they can insert images and stuff, and it makes it really, really, really cool. So we went with them. We went and their son, and Rocco. He joins the stream sometimes. And so Magic Kingdom was a lot of really old and new stuff, I would say, because some of the old stuff, such as like the Tiki room, those things have been there for a long time. I remember those things. But then some stuff they've changed that's still been there, like Pirates, the Pirates ride. Why can't I think of the name of it? Shoot. Snot bricks are the best technique. They are absolutely the best technique. It's Pirates of the Caribbean now because like it's all about Jack Sparrow. But initially, the whole idea of the Pirates of the Caribbean is where the original ride came from. Hey Ben, good to see you. Welcome. So yeah, it was. Beans are good. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. Someone finish that. So we got to see oldie but goodie stuff, which was absolutely fun, and we were running. I mean, like I think we did like 12,000 steps, 14,000 steps the first day, because we go from one end of the park, and then they'd use their app and be like, oh, this thing doesn't have very many long of a wait. So we went and we did like the Jingle Cruise, which is like Jungle Cruise, but it was done for Christmas, and like so we were just there you go. So have some beans at every meal. Haha. So yeah, we were all over the place. And it was fun because it was just like, hey, let's go. Let's do it. We did everything that we could. The Tron ride was incredible. It was so cool. The whole, getting into there and watching some of the other people as they went on their cycles and zoom and stuff like that. It was really cool. The setup, Disney does displaying stuff so incredibly well. And like lead ups to things and stuff. It was so much fun. So that was Friday, was Magic Kingdom. Thursday was Disney Springs, which was really cool in its own right. I know this makes Vab sad because he didn't get to see it, but we actually got to see. Oh, we're doing the next stairwell because we got stairs that go here. We actually got to watch. Like we didn't realize what it was at first. But SpaceX launched on Thursday a military satellite shuttle. I can't remember. No, it was a plane. An unmanned fighter that they were testing. And SpaceX was launching it into the lower atmosphere. So we got to see, like we saw the rockets and we saw the boosters come off. And then we saw the, like a minute later, the boosters, you saw them ignite as they came down. Really, really, really cool. So we got to see that. What is up with your timer? I was flashing. Yeah, the unmanned shuttle. Yeah. So it's not piloted, but it's remote controlled. So from the ground. So your timer. I was flashing. What's wrong with my timer? Looks like it's fine. If it's not, let me know. So yeah, so that was neat to see, and it was funny too. We were in line. Fab said this guy was an idiot, but we were in line, and I was like looking, I was like, oh, that might, like based on the fact that the second time like the things were landing, you could tell that they were coming down, the lights for the rockets and stuff. And I was like, oh, that must be SpaceX. And the guy's like, SpaceX doesn't launch from Cape Canaveral. And I was like, I said that, and Fab's like, that guy's an idiot. Oh, did we? I didn't know that. That stinks. We lost Cale Yarbo yesterday, or 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. Maybe it was today. I can't remember. It was very, very recent. Oh, I see. Okay. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. I'm still on the Disney high. Oh, I got you. Farscape. That was a show I never really got into, which I will have to try to find and watch sometime. I just didn't at the time. I was too young for it, I think. Anyway, so Saturday we went to Hollywood Studios, and Hollywood Studios has a lot of different things that are like based on, more like general movie related. One of the primary things, like I said, I'll have to pick it back up. Was we were going to, oops, no, don't go away. Gotta do these armatures. We were going to see Galaxy's Edge, which is, the Star Wars themed area that they have included that is beyond Star Tours, essentially. So, the cool part about this, and I have video proof, and I don't have it here right now because my wife's going through all that stuff right now, but we went to Galaxy's Edge, and a friend of ours, who actually we've known her entire family, and we've known her since she was little. Like I do this thing at my church called Awana, and ever since she was little, she was in it, and I did games with them and different things and stuff. She is Rey at different times for Galaxy's Edge. And it just so happened, and things got moved. We were supposed to go Thursday, Friday to Magic Kingdom and then to Galaxy's Edge, but it got moved because of availability and stuff for other things to Friday, Saturday. But the cool thing is, because of that, we still got to see her because she was only going to be doing it Saturday because it was her birthday on Friday. So we kind of got a little personal tour of some of the stuff and some the first to get pictures with her and things, and then we got to go and see her do some of the little skits and things that they do for people while they're there, and Rocco got to get involved with that a little bit. And of course, the one thing Kylo was looking for her and other Resistance people, and so they were hiding where all these speeders are, and so they're hiding. Kylo's doing his thing or whatever, and then he walks off. And so Rey is talking to Rocco and some of the other people that are there, and she like points at Rocco and she says, watch this one, pointing at me, because he's of the dark side, which is true. I do dress up as the dark side, so. Oh, that's interesting. I see all of them. The more you eat, the more you toot. Huh. No, it looks like it blipped for a second there. Yeah, you're right. So, sorry. All right, we're gonna put up the banners. So, here they are. And these banners are like set in here. They're cool. They're like decals, but they're not, because you have to pull them out. But there's no backing to them, It's not like it's a sticker. So here's our first one, going back in time. Now, do we have to fold these over? See, they have double dots, but we don't have to fold them over. Probably because you can put 2 different things in them. So yeah, we got to have a lot of fun watching those interactions and things. And yeah, it was just cool seeing her doing that sort of thing. She loves Star Wars, obviously. She's also Belle. Sometimes dresses up as Belle for, I'm guessing it's the Magic Kingdom. So yeah, it was a ton of fun just getting to see that, especially, but just the general interactions, just being at Disney for the first time in forever. What movies did you watch? I haven't watched any movies because, again, just got home this morning. Like I said, it's been a long. Oh no! Oh, it hit my foot. Where did that go? Where did it go? My banner may not have a second connector because I dropped it on the floor. Oh, there it is. Found it. The build is saved, but these are so small they're slippery. Well, you do know Die Hard 1 and 2 are Christmas movies, right? So, you watched Christmas movies. That's what I'm hearing. So how was everyone else's Christmas? What was your ultimate present that you got? I consider Disney to be kind of the present that I got. There we go. We got both banners up here. And now we're on to bag 24. How's that? That's pretty awesome. Got our new stairs here and everything. Bag 24 is another small bag. Very, very small, actually. Oh, you know why? It's because it's just the columns, that's all. So, but yeah, we had a lot of fun. Hey, everybody, we have 10 concurrent users, or viewers, 11 viewers. Hi, everybody, welcome. Hope you're having a great time. We're on bag 24 of 33. Hit that like button, please. I would appreciate that. Every like helps the algorithm and everything like that. Really appreciate it. I'm glad everyone's here. You got a USWNT. Oh, that's awesome. That's good. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way because we're building the columns. I'm going to do them at the same time. So yeah, we had rent and lack of money. No, I get it. I get it. Sometimes Christmas is not what you want it to be. And that stinks, and I'm hoping that things get better. They will. They're bound to. They have to. Hey, you are? How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Been a while. Been quite a while, actually. I haven't talked to anyone. I didn't take a laptop with me or anything. So yeah, the interactions at Disney were amazing. Again, like I said, I consider like my Christmas present, really. Though I did get some awesome things. The 2 biggest ones are I got the light kit for the DeLorean, which is going to be awesome. And I got the remote light and sound kit for the Pac-Man arcade, which is going to make me customizing it even that much more awesome. Oh yeah, it was great. I wouldn't have had time with my laptop anyway. I mean, like we got back at like 11 midnight every night. There was no time. We just, you know, it was go to the parks early, come back, sleep, go to the parks, come back, sleep. It worked out great, but man, they were busy, tiring days. But they were good. They were good. And then we ended up going back to the parks on Sunday, but not to go into the parks. We actually went on some of the boats and the monorail, because I love the monorail. As you all know, I have the monorail to build at some point soon, coming up. But we went to go look at some of the other lodges and different things and stuff, and man, those lodges are beautiful. They know how to party, they know what they're doing when it comes to having that stuff all set up for people. Pretty remarkable things. So, but it was a glorious time. A lot of fun with the people I was with. Just had a lot of fun. And I know not everyone's Christmas was great. You know, some people's it's tougher depending on what's happening and that sort of thing, but you know, I hope everyone at least was able to find some joy, some family, something with Christmas. because it's all done this year pretty much. So, what's that word again? Schnitzel? I don't know. Which word are we looking for? What is the word? Oh, well, yeah. Of course you're gonna have bah humbug, but that's okay. What'd he say? Who say? Who are we talking about? Oh, monorail. Yes, I said monorail. Monorail. Bird is the word. That's right. Scrooge McVab. That's right. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's everyone's Christmas is different. Some people's is, you know, harder than others, and that goes for everybody. Everyone's going through different things, of course. So, but it was a lot of fun. It was really cool just getting to see how some of the people that do like the Disney stuff or whatever, how they interact, what they're allowed to do, the way that, and it's funny too because like, so Rey, if you remember from the movies, she's very British. I'm not sure where. Rey, don't. That's right. She's very British, and she talks with that accent as Rey. So it was hilarious interacting with the Rey, the person that plays Rey that I know, because she's from Western PA like I am. And she was hitting that accent like perfectly. It was so good. And I know they go through training and things like that to do all these things. And be as you want them as authentic as possible. But man, it was so good. Very, very cool. Oh, that stinks. Oh man, you got hit with like a double whammy. Oh, that stinks. Well, I hope you were able to find some joy in the Christmas season. Well, see, it was bound to catch up to you. So you have no one to blame but yourself? No, I'm kidding. That's just you. I don't want to say you were due, but you know that you kind of were. That's awesome. You made it that long. And surprisingly, knock on wood, I have not gotten sick at all yet this year. That's bound to change, but you know. Yes. So our area is looking forward to its first like major winter storm. It was in the Midwest last week, but it didn't hit us. Or this past weekend actually. It didn't really hit us, but yeah, we're supposed to be getting a good winter storm this weekend. So, good thing to come back to, I guess. I mean, I love snow. We haven't had a good snow in forever, so I'm hoping it's good. I know, the year is two days old. It does not seem like it. It does not seem like... Well, it's really... now we're putting this on. So we're permanently putting this... Well, I say permanently, but it is removable. But we're putting it on as instructed by the instructions. There we go. We're going to push it all down. There we go. So I am actually going to lift this up just a little bit so we can see. You can see, look how tall it is, because the piranha plant is just, you just see its head. All right. That's looking fantastic. That can just go down there so my cats can play with it. Now we're going to do the roof. So we're going to have to move this back. Are there two 25s? I don't think so. Nope. But we are going to do the roof next. So look at this. This is looking fantastic. Maybe. If it's going to hit PA, it's definitely going through Ohio. But if it's lake effect, it might miss you a good bit, depending on where in Ohio you are. Don't know. So, this looks great. I love the figures. We got our Ben Stiller here with his torch still. And we got all these people hanging out in front of the museum. No one's inside of it because it's not open for business yet, because it doesn't have a roof. So we're going to slide this out of the way and get started on that roof. Make it so you now Legos Lego Man's head is sticking up there. The snow, I'm hoping it's good snow. Like, it does. The piranha plant is an amazingly good, well-built piece of plant. Yeah, good snow. I like snow. And really, if it's that's not that many little pieces. It's kind of funny they have their own bag for it. I like a good snow if it's going to be cold. Like, it hasn't been really super cold. Last year it got really super cold around this time, around Christmas time. And it was like, if it's going to be that cold, it better snow, you know. So, all right, so let's move these back because we're going to build it up here. I'm doing that the opposite way. I need big long gray and this way. Okay, there we go. Well, you know, you could always come visit. My wife's going, Johnny, don't! Don't invite people. Oh, that's awesome. So you, they got you a Lego to build for them. That's awesome. And upload of it. That's awesome. So good. See, it's nice whenever you can do things like that for family. Like whenever they ask something like that. That's actually pretty cool. All right, let's flip this bad boy over and continue on. Well, see, and that's the thing I don't like about weather people is they're allowed to be as wrong as possible and they still keep their job. Like, they're going to say the worst and not so worst every single time. And then it's like, your guess is as good as mine as to what's actually going to happen. Like, I know as it gets closer, their models will change and adjust and blah, 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 blah. But it's like, come on. You have all this time. You've seen patterns like this before. And, yeah. Oh, well, that's cool. Well, even if she's new, I mean, that's something that, like, I think you should encourage her to be like, well, so here's me being an old, sort of grandpa age, even though I'm not a grandpa. You could easily say to her and be like, hey, I'll help you build this, but why don't you build it with me? That's actually, I think, a better way to do it. Let her get some experience and start working on figuring out how Lego works and what you need to do. I know. She can build, and I guarantee you she could. It's just easier to ask you. Which I totally get. I mean, like, everyone has done that before in the past. You know, ask whoever and be like, hey, can you help me? And help usually turns out to be, oh, can you do this for me? Thanks. So, all right, we need 2, 4, 6, 8. Right, yeah, so, you know, just encourage her to... Wait, did I put... Oh, I put the wrong one on there, so... Silly me. Going too fast, Johnny again. Hi, everybody that's tuned in. I really appreciate you being here. Please hit the like button. Really appreciate that, because that helps out. And, you know, say hi. Hope you're all having a great day, and your new year is starting out wonderful. And if it's not, I hope it gets better. Oh, she built the other two. Okay, well, that's good. At least she did that, so. I put this in the wrong spot. Of course I did. Wait. Ha! That's why that won't work. Got all these pieces that are oddly numbered. Or, you know, oddly sized. Okay, that goes there. And that connects there. That's so we have the stairway can go up here. That's why it's different than this side. We're going to be putting in skylights here, which is going to be cool. Well, no, see, that's part of the fun is like, oh, you learn from those kind of mistakes. Lego is the easiest and best teacher for making mistakes in building something. It is, simply because you can just rebuild it. So I would suggest, you know, allowing that to happen. Well, mistakes are fine, and if they happen, even even if you get frustrated with them, leave and come back to it. I mean, that's all you got to do. It's not. How is it too expensive? I mean, your time is not worth that much money right now, right? So, other news on the front. So, like I said, Disney was amazing. Drive home. Got in this morning. Definitely tired, but got to sleep at least. So, you know, not horribly tired. So, news coming up. And I may have mentioned this in my previous stream, I'm not sure. But we will be doing Ross Park Mall again for International Lego Day, which is January 27th and 28th. Well, 27th. No, it's not, but I mean, unless you actually break it, it's not, you know, it doesn't have to be expensive either. Just depends on what you want to do with it. So July, I want it to be July already, I guess. January 27th is International Lego Day. Yes, that's very true. They do. They do. And International Lego Day is something that we get to do at our local mall. I say local because it's local to Pittsburgh. I'm about 45 minutes from it, so it's not super local to me. But last year we got to celebrate it, and we didn't partner with the Lego store because we're not allowed to. That's not, you know, that's the way Lego doesn't do things like that with the lugs. But we were able to build and kind of, you know, throw people the direction of the Lego store and be like, hey, you know, we do this stuff, we customize and things, but you can get, you know, telling people that they can get sets, they can do their own building, you know, that sort of thing. You know, just encouraging people and showing what Lego can do. I mean, like, Fab is one of the when he has his rockets on display, he's like one of the biggest, you know, it's like, well, look what you can build with Lego. It's just insane. So we get to do both the 27th and the 28th. All right, we are done here. Only one piece in that. So now we're on to bag 26. We are just moving right along because these have been smaller bags. So let's get this here in the camera. And pieces are going to fly everywhere. So let's move him back a little bit. There we go. So we are going to be doing 2 days at our mall, which is pretty amazing. Oh, so you're not doing it on International Lego Day. You have it scheduled later, which is fine, you know. We just, you know, ours last year we did it on the day, which is interesting because last year it was in February. This year it's earlier, so it's weird. You should. So you should definitely do a stream. You could have like guests come on while you're there and stuff like that. I'll join you. Fab would join you, I'm sure. So part of the fun is, which one is before your birthday there, Mr. Lego Man? Oh, Ben's awesome. That's very cool. So one of the things that's going to be awesome is because it's celebrate Lego Star Wars, the 25th, you know, 25 years of Lego Star Wars. There's going to be a lot of Star Wars displays. There are going to be other displays too. Other people are going to be bringing in things that aren't Star Wars and stuff. But that's one of the things we will be focusing on. So there will be a big Star Wars display. I really didn't think you would have a problem with that. So we're going to have those kind of things. But I will be live streaming building the Millennium Falcon from an unopened box. I am going to start pretty much right Probably right at 10 o'clock in the morning, because that'll give me the longest amount of time because the mall closes at like 9. So I'm going to start and just go. I'm going to build as fast as I can and as much as I can in that day, and just see if I can get close to what the world record is. This will be the first time really doing a speed build with a unopened box, because I did for Brickfest last year, well, 2 years ago I guess now. I did kind of that same thing, but I had taken my Falcon apart, so it was in my own bags. It wasn't, you know, so it'll be interesting. So I'm just going to be all day. I'll be streaming, and I am just going to be flying through as fast as I can to get that built. And we're going to see how close to the world record I can get. I think the current world record is like, it's either 11 or 9 hours. I hope it's 11, but I think it's more like 9 hours. I think we looked at that before. And I haven't actually seen evidence of said records, so I kind of want to see, you know, where that is. Like who did it? What some of the things that they did, you know. Just to kind of get an idea what's some things I need to look at. But, I mean, this will be the third time building it, so I'm kind of excited, because I think I have a lot of experience with building it, and taking it apart. So, I mean, we're just going to go and see what we can do. Maybe you'll see a world record in the making. I don't know. So, yeah. No, we are not allowed to leave stuff overnight, which stinks, though I think they're really trying to figure something out for that, based on the fact that security just isn't really all that secure. But I'm hoping they can figure something out. Otherwise, it's just going to sit in my car anyway. Most of it. So, we'll see. Ooh, looks like we have another piece of cheese. There's like a little cheese slope here. Goes right here. Yeah, that is going to be a whirlwind day. We're going to have to get there not way early, but early enough to do, oh, interesting. So so these go here, and then these go over top and go over the smooth parts a little bit. That is interesting. Huh. Yeah. So that's going to be fun. So that's in a few weeks. Like 4 weeks, so not even that long. Not only that, for our lug for the contest, the first quarter contest, it's a Star Wars build, and I'm going to be probably doing some impromptu building here and there with getting mine ready, just for the fun of it. You know, people can watch or whatever. I know what I'm going to do. It's going to be quite a deconstructive and restructuring process. I don't know how it's going to go. You mean the Millennium Falcon? Yes, that will be the current gen Falcon, I guess you could say, the current release Falcon. Yes, it'll be, I believe that's, yeah. That is the set number for it, yeah. Thanks, Ben. Thanks for stopping by. As always, Happy New Year. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be building, and that is going to be insane. So, I can't wait. It would be cool to try to do that with the old Falcon, because I've never built it. But I don't know anyone that has one, especially not one that's new. So. Multigasm Geek, good to see you, by the way. Happy New Year, and I hope your New Year is going great. I hope you're having wonderfulness abounding in your life. Does that go there? Looks like it. Oh, that's where the cheese... Oh, hold on. I gotta put something there. No. It just sits there. That's interesting. Okay, so let's do this. Let's put these pieces on. This is interesting. So we might... this random piece of cheese that's right here or whatever. It looks like we have access to this one. We don't have access to the one that's like on the first floor here. $10 hours, 21. See, now that's interesting. I have not. See, I was hearing conflicting things, and I think, is that the guy? See, again, this one is a weird record. I don't know. Because there was a guy that did it in like 10 hours something, and like he was disqualified because he forgot a piece. Like, it was not a small piece, it was a block. It was a 2x4 block that he forgot, and he had to go back through the instructions and be like, whoops, I messed this up. So I'm not sure what the record is, or I've never even seen video evidence of it, you know what I mean? So I've been looking and have not found any of that. If you do find it, very cool. I would like to see it. I kind of want to see what he did, and you know, those kind of things, some of his technique or whatever. But all right, a little thingamajigger. But this will be a fun. This will definitely be a fun challenge. I'm really looking forward to doing. It's not mine. It's not my Falcon. It's actually someone else's in my lug, and she was like, I have so much other stuff I need to build. If you want to build it, that would be cool, as long as I get it at the end. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It's not mine. It's interesting how those hang off there. Huh? So be it. Yeah, if you find anything on that person, I'll look up that person too. If you can find anything on that, I would appreciate that, because any info to help figure out is useful, obviously. Thanks everyone for the likes, really appreciate it as always. Oh, I gotta put those on there. That's what I forgot. I was wondering why it just seemed like they were hanging out in space there. That makes more sense. Come back to me. There we go. Oh, we get to put plants on, and then something else. Ah, those go there. It's interesting how these hinges are here. Wonder if that's for the roof or something else. I'm not sure. So these go in there. And 2 more on the other side. And then we're done with 26. Yep. All right. Now I'm probably going to get done with like 29. That way I have next week, I'll have like 30 through 33, we'll be able to finish it, and then we'll be able to do some alterations to this to make this more like Night at the Museum. Because we're flying through these bags. It's only 8:44. We've gone through 4 of them already. This is bag 27. Look how easy that peels off, like butter. Okay. Now, these are some more substantial pieces, and a door. And a door. These are more substantial. It looks like these are going to be kind of like the upper portions of the roof that kind of go in the middle. Hi, Pixie. Pixie's laying on my chair. So yeah, so we talked a little bit. We, asked people what their favorite Christmas present was. So, what'd you have for dinner? Let's go back to some oldie but goodie questions. What'd you have for dinner? Oh, I gotta do this 4 times. How annoying. That, and then we gotta put these things on. What'd you have for dinner? I had ham bagel sandwiches, and they were delicious. That just goes right on there. That's kind of a cool look. Yeah. You're all signed up. All right. I knew it. I knew I could encourage you. Something you need to do, I think. Cook pizza? Pizza's good. Pizza's always good. I had some amazing food at Disney. A couple buffets which were really good. They were character buffets. It was neat seeing the I'm not big on the characters and stuff, but you know, they're kind of cool. But the food was so good. Definitely not something we can do every year. Ooh. So we got to go around Galaxy's Edge. We were going between there and Toy Story Land. Saw the Muppets thing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Good thing I'll have my wife as a barrier. So we did, you know, we're bouncing around between these places, Toy Story Land and Galaxy's Edge and some of the different things. We were mostly in Galaxy's Edge, with filling in with a couple other things. Like, we got to do a couple, like we did a photo op with Chewie, and when I saw him, I did the and the person that was their handler, being a handler, not skipping a beat at all, was like, whoa, like Chewie, why are you getting all upset and stuff? Like he said it, and he was like, it wasn't me. It was so funny. So they really do know how to interact with people and stuff. Grilled burgers, always good. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. So we got to do some photo ops and stuff like that. So end of the night, they scheduled, the person that we were with, she scheduled us to get our lightsaber cool. And just the whole experience of doing the lightsaber creation and stuff like that, really well done, really well orchestrated. It was funny too because like, oh yeah, the Chewbacca there looked fantastic. He was very, very professionally done. It's funny too because like looking at him and then looking at the Chewbacca that's for the 501st that I know, looked a little bit different. Like they do theirs a little bit different than ours. So it's interesting how they, you know, what they choose, or you know how, you know, what they focus on as far as like the look, the shagginess, the coloring, that sort of thing. It was kind of neat. So we went and did the lightsaber build, and then like, you know, we're all being children again because it's like, you know, boom boom, you know, everyone, and of course they're making the sound effects for you. You don't have to make it. But oh yeah, it was really, we got some great pictures with that, and it was funny because like, you know, I tend to play a Sith or Empire when it comes to, or Imperial when it comes to like things for the 501st. That's just, you know, that's just who I am. So the you know, the people that know me, they're like asking, they're like, what color are you gonna pick? Because, you know, typically Sith use red, and that's, you know, that's the color. Oh, okay, great. Thank you very much. I will take a look at that. That is very much appreciated. I'm curious to see what that person did, how they did it, what, you know, what they sorted. When I build, like, you can tell when I build, like, I tend to take the bags and just kind of, if there's little bags, like, I keep the little bag separated, like over here. There was a little bag inside the bigger bag. I know the Falcon has, like, a big bag, because there's only 16 of them. But then in each bag, there's the big pieces, and then you've got 3 or 4 smaller bags, so I scatter them out like that. But some people actually that were doing speed builds would, like, do trays, and, like, put them into trays, divide them up and stuff, and I'm like, I don't have time to sort. Generally, the small bags are sorted enough, but maybe I'm missing something. I don't know. So, yeah. So, we'll see. Thank you. I appreciate that. Very, very much appreciate that. So we did the, like I said, we're figuring out, and I'm looking at the saber. So what you do is you, for building a saber, you pick your category. There's 4 categories. There's power and control. There's nature and elemental. There is defense and protection, and then there's one more that's kind of like more like, you know, powerful, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So you pick from one of those four to be, this is the stuff you're going to pick from in order to build your lightsaber. So my wife already knew what color she was getting. She was getting the amethyst. She was getting the purple. And our one friend knew what color he was doing too. And I really wasn't sure. I was just like, I don't know. We'll see what we go with. So, you know, you have to choose before you get in there so they can kind of prepare things. So I went, definitely my play style as far as like video games and stuff, like when I'm playing like a MMORPG or something like that, I tend to be a tank. I tend to be a, you know, defense, protector, you know, take the damage, and, you know, only whenever I need to do I dish it out. So I was like, yeah, you know, defense and protection sounds like me. So that's what I went with. And so, and again, you'll see that in how the lightsaber itself is built. And I'll explain the different things for that. So we get in there and we start, you know, it's a whole bunch of people around the table, and they go through a little spiel, you know, all good, talking about lightsabers and what, you know, how they are, you know, designed, chosen, you know, sometimes it chooses you, blah, 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 blah. And so it came time for us to, we had to all pick the color of our saber crystal. And so they go around to each of the people with the thing that has all the colors in there. And we came to me having to choose. Oh, we're back over here. And I chose, you know, I sat there for a little bit because, you know, I wasn't sure. I was kind of going between blue and red, or blue and green. I have plenty of red. I have red for Darth Vader, blah, blah, blah. So I went with, you know, I kind of went out and reached out for, and I ended up picking blue. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. Blue's one of, you know, my favorite color, you know, I figured, you know, that works. Now, typically, because I tend to be more of a, like my style is like a gray Jedi type thing. That's more like Qui-Gon. He's a gray Jedi because he views the Force as more of like, it's a tool and it's how you wield that tool, versus the Force is both light and dark side. He views it more as like the Force is just a force and it's all in how you wield it and use it. But instead of picking gray, like, you know, Luke Skywalker and Qui-Gon, I picked blue. So more like Obi-Wan. And so I was like, okay, well, that's cool. So then the next thing you do is you take it's an assembly, it's like a big metal thing that everything, you know, screws onto. And like, you're supposed to put your crystal in first before you start, you know, covering it with all the various pieces. And so I put my crystal in, and you're supposed to turn it on to see if it actuates. Like, it does a little, like a little spark sound. And mine didn't do that. So I'm like fiddling with the crystal, making sure it's in there. And it did the same thing. It went, it didn't do the sound. So I'm like, whoa, you know, what's going on? Am I putting it in there wrong? You know, so the one guy came up and said, you know, can I take a look, and looked at it, and he's like he tried it, and he's like, you are too strong in the Force for this crystal. And I was like, what? I'm sure, you know, it's the thing that they say. You know, when something's not working the way it's supposed to, I'm sure. But so I had to pick another blue one, and then that one worked fine. But it was just kind of funny how they did it. They're like, you're too strong in the Force for this. I was like, okay. So, so be it. So I chose a blue one, blue blade, blue crystal, and we went through the whole ritual ceremony and everything, and these sabers look epic. They are very well done, and they cost the same as like a Black Series saber or something you would get that's a good quality one from like whatever, the Sabers something. It Where's this go? This goes here. But I have to put this into... Oh, I put those on the bottom. Okay. So we're making this door is here, and it's not a standing door. It's a flat door. So no, because see, here's the thing: the battery is not in the crystal. It's just for so. This is really different from like most sabers. Most sabers just have a light. They don't use a crystal. These ones are actually shaped like a crystal, and you have the apparatus here, okay, and the crystal goes here, like, and you have to slip it in. It's got a little plunger that is a spring, and as you put the crystal in, it pushes, engages, and you know everything should work whenever you turn it on. And the crystal actually lights up when you turn it on. Mine would not do that, even though it was fit in there right and everything like that. It's very well done, actually. So, all right, let me make sure I don't have to put that piece somewhere. I don't think I need a 1x1 anywhere. I think I put them in as just an extra. Okay, good. So that's what we ended up with. So I ended up getting my blue one. We're on bag 28 now, and let's read. Pause in my story. Let's read what we have to say. The curator also functions as the docent/tour guide. Some LEGO fans may recognize them from a classic 1990s LEGO theme. So the two curator people, or this curator guy, he's supposed to be in a different theme from LEGO from the past. So does anyone recognize him? I remember when they came out with this, I knew what he was from, and then I forgot. But it was back in 1990. That's what this guy is from. I can't remember what it is, though, so someone may have to look that up or let us know. Thank you for the likes, everybody, by the way. Really appreciate it. He's definitely very grandpa-esque looking, but curators are supposed to be like very professional, and so let's see. Do we want to smile? No, he should be a little bit stern. Not Howard Stern, but that was you. All right. There we go, and he gets the white hair. So there we go. There's the curator. Do you know what 1990 set he was originally from? Come on, refocus on this. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Don't make him stern. What? He's not that stern, actually. He's just kind of like, ugh, these kids, these bumbling kids. We'll put him over here, because I don't know where on here he can fit right now. Alright, so we still have it facing this way. And, hey, Logan! You do have a knack for being late, but we appreciate you being here anyway. You missed all my Star Wars stories, my Disney stuff, so, yeah. I'll have to tell it later. I'm sure I'll post it on Facebook or something with some pictures and things so that people can see. I already did, actually, on my Facebook, so, but I'll have to do some, because there's some good video and things, so... Yeah, Disney was fun. LEGO Adventures Dr. Kilroy? Is that what he's from? I don't think that's it, but I could be wrong. It's alright that you're late, Logan. We appreciate you being here anyway. It's the thought. Oh, I see what you... Yeah, I... Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Alright, so now we've got... Oh, we got some telescopes we're going to put in here, and we have a chair. That's a cool chair. It's a tan chair. So the chair goes right there. Haha, it rhymed. We got to do 4 of these. So this is like doing the candelabras from Christmas time, but slightly different. There's no flame. These are making little telescopes, looks like. So how was your Christmas and everything, Logan? You missed all my stories about meeting Ray and having taught her in previous years, like whenever she was little and everything. So we got to do some cool interactions and everything like that. It was a lot of fun. Galaxy's here. I'll put it this way. If you ever get the opportunity to go to Disney and you are a Star Wars fan in any capacity, whether you like the newer, because I'm not a big fan of the Disney Star Wars stuff. Anyone that knows me knows that. However, the attention to detail with Galaxy's Edge is second to none. It's fantastic. It is amazing how they can make something look Star Wars-esque and still be separate from like the original trilogy. You know what I mean? And even this is still kind of separate from the new trilogy because it's a different, it's a location that doesn't exist. So Galaxy's Edge is, oh good, you watched lots of movies. That's good. Yeah, Galaxy's Edge was just, it's incredibly well done. And I have to say, first time doing I forget what it's called, Smuggler's Run? The one where you're piloting the Falcon. It's not Smuggler's Run. That's the name of a book or a location. But doing that first time, we got 2 containers. Well done us. My wife was too busy looking at the pretty lights and things in the screen to be able to pilot, but that's okay. We all had our mess ups. Because I did the same thing. I hyperspaced properly, but there were times when I was like, oops, I just ran into that girder. So, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Oh, yeah, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the like button since you were late. That is your penance. But, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Again, very well done. Doing a little desk. This is actually a pretty big desk. Very sizable desk. And we're going to make some books. Book. To sit on this desk because every good scientist, astronomer, all that fun needs books. Right? There we go. Some nice books. Good thumbs up. All right, so we got. So we're putting bookends over here. We're gonna make bookends for the books. That's great. A little fez cap. It almost looks like. And keyboard for a monitor. Ooh, so. Alright. Oh, this is where we do the monitor that doesn't look like, oh, it's a typewriter. This is an actual little mini typewriter that we're doing. I was thinking it was a keyboard, but nope, this is a typewriter. Because we do illegal. I mean, they let you do it, but we do illegal for the paper. It's in the clause. There we go. Typewriter. And we have to have our bookends. This is a pretty cool set, though. I like this. See? Bookends. And we get a little compass. There. Little map of the world as we know it. There we go, little map. And oh, this is, I thought this was a fez hat, but it's a lamp. Just like we were making the toilet. But you actually have a light in there. It's like it's a clear piece. Okay. And then you put this on top. And he has his little lamp. So there's our desk. There we go. Little lamp, typewriter, books, everything. There we go. So our desk is in here. Let's see what the words have to say. So, The curator has received 2 prestigious awards for his groundbreaking documentaries. His work has even been shown at the 10232 Plaza Cinema. so his stuff is at the Plaza Cinema Modular, the 10232 or whatever that is. All right, so we have a hydroponic little plant here. I'm actually, so I'm on, this is bag 28, I think. And we still have, up to 33. So I'm probably going to finish after 29, just because it's been a long day. I mean, I got home at 3 in the morning. So, and then we'll finish up next week, and we'll alter this thing to be more like Night at the Museum. At least as much as we can, so. Yeah, it's been fun though. Whoops. This goes here, that goes there. And so how's everyone else doing out there? Are you ready? If you haven't done yet, are you ready to get back to work, school, whatever your vocation happens to be? I'm sure, Logan, I'm sure you're not ready to go back to school, are you? You're like, classes stink. It's only fun to be here for the lug. So yeah, we will not go until 10 o'clock tonight. This stream will be done after the next bag. But, yeah, that happens. Alright, so we gotta put that down and build another little apparatus. More smooth pieces. And that goes there. That is a lot of, there we go. That is a lot of snot bricks holding that on there. Alright, so this goes over here. He does not have much room to work with, this guy. Now we're going to do the other side, I betcha. Yep. Let's see. It's pretty much the same as we just did, except opposite. To remember. The amazing brachiology? Yes, he's in there. Hold on, I'll show you. Yeah. There he is. See him? His head's sticking up right there. So that will get changed. I don't know how I'm going to do it with those pieces. Whoops. But that will get changed to a T-Rex. And not sure how I'm going to do that yet, or how to make him fit in there. Guess we'll find out. Alright, where was I? That goes there. That goes there. This will be the last thing we do on this bag. And then we are off to the races with the bag 29 for tonight. And that'll be it. Thank you again, Multi, for that link. That was perfect. I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's going to be exactly what I need to look at. Alright, we're on to bag 29. This is to hopefully finish the roof. I don't know if we are or not. Nope, that's 31. And 31 is a bag company. That's 30. There's 29. Ooh, lots of fence pieces in this one. Ooh, we got some interesting pieces in here. There's extra flat piece, flat tile in there. I guess saying a flat tile, this is a clear door. I guess saying flat tile is just like saying NIC card. Because, I mean, like, NIC stands for network interface card. So saying NIC card means you're saying network interface card, which sounds silly. But some people don't get that, which, you know, that's fine. Alright, let's see. I think we're building basically the back over here. Alright. Hi everybody that's watching. I appreciate you being here. Good to see you. Give a like if you would, subscribe if you've never subscribed before. If you have and you're returning, thanks for coming. We are finishing up tonight with bag 29 of 33 of the Natural History Museum. We'll be done after this. So appreciate everyone stopping by. You all rock and you make these streams so much more enjoyable and fun. Give a shout, say hi, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's great seeing people stopping by. You definitely help make make streaming much more fun. It's great to interact and talk with people while building Legos. Let's see. All right. Put that down for a second. We're gonna do a slanted apparatus thing. That's with a dark gray or a light gray piece. It has to be dark gray. Okay, that goes all the way down. Oh, almost all the way down. Leave it up a little bit. Logan! Logan, look what it is. Logan, look. What is that piece? This is like the 10th, no, this has to be like the 14th one of these I have in this set. Because like the windows all have them. And there's 8 windows, so I mean like, there's a lot of those pieces in this set. You're gonna be jealous. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of them in here. I was not expecting that with this set. All right. So, okay. So we're putting that down, and we got to do more of these little bendy pieces. Actually, I'll put the bendy pieces together first. That is not one of the bendy pieces. That's one. Already put one on. 2. And there's the last one. It is hiding somewhere. There it is. Whew. So it was funny driving all day and being in Florida yesterday and then ending up here at 3 o'clock in the morning in PA. Alright, so this is a skylight, so this is like the top. We're gonna build like a little hinged skyline, it looks like, a little skylight thing that opens up. And it's got a second one. Nothing goes in it, but they go together. And that fits right in here, which is pretty... Oh, nope. I I gotta do this first. I didn't see these, so we gotta put this here and that there. And then 2x1s. Where's the other 2x1? There it is. Oh, it's connected. There we go. Now this goes here. And it's open. So there we go. So we got our little thingy there. Alright, we got those go here. So like I said, we are making the roof. And it's pretty much brick built. It's interesting we got a little vent on that one. Alright, and then we're covering over the... I like using these pieces. You know, the buffer pieces essentially, so they cover over the gaps. We are almost done, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Because this won't take much longer. Ah, now we put on the fence. These are cool. I like the fence pieces. I think they just look really cool. And they can be used for a lot of different things. Logan uses these for, like, LB, whatever it is. So, move that back. 4 of these. And we're going to make little spikies. I'll just put those in once we get them down. Ah! Almost ran away from me. So thanks for joining me tonight. This was, I wasn't sure if I was going to, I put on my last stream 2 weeks ago, I was like, I'm not sure if I will be back in time. Just depended if we were driving all the way through last night, or if we were just not going to, like, if we were going to stop somewhere and then just not make it here in time. So we did make it. I'm streaming, and we'll get to finish this bad boy next week. Along with, we dropped our curator. Along with making alterations to this to again fit the Night at the Museum theme. All right. So this guy goes on something just like this. Look at that. The look of that is actually pretty cool. It's like it was made to be that way. How about that? Yeah. Alright. We're still at the back. Oh, so we don't... So, there's no door for him. We just cover it up. Ah, this is funny. We're just like, nope, you can't get in. Oh no, this is the front. I was gonna say, that would just be silly. Like, he can't get in. He's just locked up in there, but nope, we're doing this side. Alright. It would have been more fun if it was like, you're stuck in there forever. Gotta look whatever it tells you to rotate. Alright, so now we're back to the back because we're gonna build the door frame and all that fun stuff. So here we go, as Mario would say. And like I said, we're almost done here. Let's put that back out of the way. Now it doesn't show me very well. Oh, okay. So the holes have to go this way. Okay. That down for a second because we got to build little doohickeys. Got that. Got that. So like our little traffic light things. Yeah, this whole, it's funny that it faces this way. I know there's a reason for it. You know, the things are going to go on that way. It's amazing how they come up with the techniques and stuff a lot of times for this stuff. It's most of it, because not every Lego set is great. Most of it is very well done and impressive. Oh, that's just a doorway. Okay, so that's not the actual door. Interesting. Oh, dropped a piece again. But I did not lose it. Man, I'm just fumbly bumbly today. Alright, straighten those out. And we get another doorway. Now this one, the holes go the other way. The door goes on this side. There we go. A couple snot bricks. And a smooth. That fits in right there. Okay. Doesn't get a door handle, which is interesting. All the other ones get handles, but this one does not. Interesting. There's always a reason, but it's just kind of funny. Okay, that fits on there. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And that's going to kind of go in line with the curved pieces we got right here. And little, I love these little smooth things that they use for like keeping stuff together on the back end. That's pretty cool. Same on the opposite side. Oh, so we put the door handle on last. That's just silly. And here we go. We're almost done. We're going to put this in. This will be the last part of this. This is nice, though, because you can remove this, but also use it as part of the, you know, the look of everything. But you can remove it so you can access and look at the inside here. So that's really nicely done. And that's it. That's it for tonight. We're pausing. 1 hour, 21 minutes, and 27 seconds. So this is what we've done with the roof so far. We have our access door, which will be where the steps are here. And we have our little, he even has access up here. So like, let's take this off. We've got our little access door there that opens up. These are skylights, which we'll build next. He's got his little chair and his desk with his typewriter, because he's old school. And his map and his books and his lamp. He, of course, doesn't have much room back here, but that's because he likes it neat and tidy. He doesn't want to have a lot of stuff. So there we have it. That is how far we have gotten. We finished up the top here. That's how far we've done. And let's see how this looks kind of together. It's not fully done. And this faces that way. Let's see how this is going to look. Ooh. I got to bend down some pieces because they're sticking up. But, like the pieces themselves are bent a little bit for the roof, the flat pieces. But that's how it's going to look. That is looking awesome. So thanks for joining me on this. It's not really a New Year's stream, but it is right after the New Year. Appreciate each and every one of you as always. Can open the door and see the stairwell. There we go. So yeah, pretty cool. This is a very sweet build. I'm glad this is my first. I keep saying it, but I'm glad this is my first modular. Really well done. All the different things for it, and yeah, this has been quite an epic journey. Yeah, happy 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. That's been all last year that came and was like participating. There is so much more coming this year. Different things I'll be doing. There's going to be a lot more mocks and things. I mean, there will be sets scattered in, and sets that I'm getting. Like, for instance, I keep talking about the monorail. Ben, the monorail. That'll be coming soon. Just for Logan, though. Just for Logan. Seinfeld is next. After I do this, so Seinfeld will be next. But that'll be after we finish this and do some alterations and things. So, yeah. This has been great. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Like I said, next week we will be finishing things up. So, and I hope to have some videos for you of, like, just some slideshows and things of, like, some of the pictures, some of the stuff that we saw over our week in Disney. But we'll see what I can get together. There was no way I was getting it together, within the last day with driving and everything. So, but yes, you guys are awesome. Yes, Logan is all happy. He's ready for the Seinfeld, and I'm excited to do that one too, because that's kind of a neat looking set. I don't know, it's different, because I know they did The Office, they did this, they did the Friends, so it's kind of its own little niche thing. So it'll be neat to see how that comes together. So again, as always, thanks for liking, thanks for coming and tuning in, and until next time, may the brick be with you. Keep on building. We'll see ya.